Today we're going to take a look at our handle at 1100 AC. This is our stretch wrapper model that is for heavy duty usage. So if you're doing up to 300 pallets a day on average, this will handle that no problem. Looking at the basic components of the machine, at the turntable here, you'll see there are fork pockets here, so you can easily transport this around the warehouse. This machine does come assembled how it looks right now. So when you get it, you basically pull it off of those fork pockets of the trailer. You set it to where you want to wrap your material, and then it's a simple 110 plug-in. As we come around the back side here, you'll see we have the carriage and the mast. These do come standard with 250% pre-stretch carriage on them, which allows you to maximize your film usage. Also, another nice feature, it comes with auto cutoff as a standard. So at the end of the wrap cycle, it'll automatically cut the film for you. The film is loaded here, which is nice because it's right by the controls on the same side. And if I open this carriage door, you can see we just insert the film through here, and these are the pre-stretch carriage rollers right here. Come around the back side onto this roller, which you pull through and you can pull the film to attach. If the unit is not on, you can't pull this. You have to turn the unit on because that roller controls the pre-stretch carriage that allows it to move. Another nice thing about this mast and the carriage, the way it works together, it's a rack and pinion mast and carriage. Most stretch wrappers use a normal chain pulley system. Over time, that will wear out. This is a more robust way of doing it. So essentially, there's a gear on this carriage, and it climbs up kind of like a ladder up the mast. Now looking at the control board, another nice feature of this is that it's all one integrated piece. So if I pull this off, and for one, if there are any issues with it, there's going to be error codes that tell you what's wrong with it. Secondly, if something I can't figure it out and I really have downtime and I want to get something moving right away, if I pull this whole thing out, I can replace it with another control board. And it's a simple plug and play. So it will definitely reduce any downtime in that case. Another nice feature is the USB port right here. What this allows you to do is a couple things. One, you can upload stuff to this machine. So if you have certain cycle parameters you want to set in here, you can just upload it. And if you also want to record wrap cycles, your peak time, your downtime, and get data on how you're using this machine, you can pull it off of that USB port as well. So as far as turning on the unit, we're just going to click the on button right here. When you turn the unit on, you're going to have to do a reset. So it's going to ask for a reset. And what that's going to do is make sure that the carriage is at the very bottom and the turntable is centered at the 0 position. This machine does have the ability to save up to 32 different programs or parameters. The nice thing is that you can easily access 6 of them because you probably won't be using more than 6 on a day-to-day basis. You can save, like I said, you can save up to 32, but 6 are easily available. So right now it says program 1. So if I click P2, it's going to show program 2, P3, 4, 5, 6. So program 1, if I'm wondering, well, what is program 1? What does it consist of? If I scroll down and I go into, let's say, I want to know what type of cycle is this. If I click OK, I can see that it's saying the carriage is going to go up and it's going to go back down. You can also do these other things, only downwards. You can do layers. You can do manual TSD. And you can do by pallet and only upwards. So from there, I can check out my parameters. If I click cycle parameters and I scroll through, I can see for bottom wraps, there's 2 on the bottom, 2 on the top. And there's about 20 to 25 different settings that I can change here. I'm not going to go through all of them, but as you can see, there's a lot of customization here. You can, change the value of the tension going up, the bottom wrap tension. It's very highly customizable. We're not going to go into detail of all of that, but if you want to change it here, you can. If I go back, another thing I just want to point out, if I want to do a manual controls, if I click OK here, now I can go into the manual mode of that first parameter. So I'm going to check out of that. I'm just going to go back to program 1. I'm going to attach the film now and do a cycle. So now that it's on, notice I have tension on that roller to allow me to pull this film. So I'm just gonna set this here, and I will start the cycle. So at the very end, you're going to notice the auto cut. Punctured the film, and as it's ending, that's going to tear off. And now you can remove the pallet and move on to the next one.